Okay, this last video, we're just completing here the chain of title. So liens, hey, how do we look at liens? Once you've done, the entire chain of title through here, you've gotten everybody. The way you can look for liens is, I just go back to this. This is the Hernando County Clerk of Courts search website. You can go book and page. Some counties will list document names with book and page numbers, but what I like to do, I just like to look by name. So we'll click on name here. And you'll be able to search and see what liens have been recorded with the county. So if the lien hasn't been recorded by the county, you won't know about it, which kind of stinks. But this is how I generally do it. So we go back to this page here, which lists the previous owners right here. And what I'll do is I will just start taking each name as it is depicted here exactly. It has to be exactly, and I'll put it in that name search and see what comes up. So I said exactly. They're missing the C on here, but I think it's just because this is so long. So okay, so here we are. Let me go back here to home. We'll go to name. Whoops. So right here, name starts with, this is fine, E, Real Estate Investments, LLC. Hit enter. And, okay, so here's a deed that was recorded that we've already looked at, right? And then here's an affidavit. Okay, so here's an affidavit that was recorded. What's an affidavit? It's just a documentation letter. In this case, it was specific to this property, so I don't know. It's not showing it here. Let's see. Let's try to refresh it. Some documents they're recorded online, but sometimes you can't access them. So I don't know why so it's just taking me back here. So let's go. Let's do that one again. E and O, Real Estate Investments. C. My internet is so slow. You can see, you can adjust the range of dates here. So yeah, what the deal is. This is aggravating. Okay. This again. Okay. So the important thing is, this is the deed that we've already looked at, but the important thing is is this document related at all to this document? Things that I use to kind of help me tell is, hey, the recorded dates are the same, so it probably is. A lot of times the legal description will be in here, but in this case it's not. It's between the same parties, okay? So if I think it is, I'll try to open it and include it. If I can't open it, just like we did, I'll just write down the book and page number and what it is. So it's an affidavit, book number 3433-1065. And I'll just put it in the notes there. So in this case here, no liens are coming up, okay, for the first for the number one there, the first chain of title. Okay, because it would say, instead of affidavit, it would say lien. And you can actually search by lien, but I like to search by all categories just to see. All right, so cool. So this one here would be all NA. Okay. And then number two. So how do we do number two? Well, kind of the same. Okay. We just put this name in and see what comes up. All right. That is KASKABAS, cost. Okay. So just go back here, go to home, name, starts with KASKABAS, cost. Boom. Okay, here it is. So our deed's going to show up again, right? Because he's on it. Okay, and then this is the only other document that shows up, and it's a deed also. And look at that, it's 1986, May 19th, 1986. It's pretty close to this, so let's see if it'll let us open it. It's probably that deed, because yep, lot 1, block 387, unit 6, according to, okay. Yeah, so this is the deed. This is a trustee's deed. That's, I guess, what TD means. So, yeah, so here's the deed, which is great, but that shows that there's no liens or open mortgages under his name. There's many ways you can search, obviously. You can get creative with this. You can search by parcel ID to see if there's any liens on the property. I've never actually done that. So, the parcel ID, I think, is this. So we could just do this, copy. Not sure if it'll let me paste. There it is. See what happens. It's loading. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's just doing this because it can't find anything, or if my internet's just slow. So let's try this. Let's close these up really quick. Sorry to kind of babble on here. Try to make these videos to the point. Okay, cool. Here it is. So there was. I had to take the spaces out. All of this came up. Whoops, no results. Maybe not. Let's do that again. No results. That was kind of weird. Let's close it up, see what happens. Doc type. Okay, so yeah. So that brought up that's probably going to be the fastest way, actually, because it looks at it from the parcel ID, and you can see these are all deeds. There's a mortgage, but see, this is lot 11. We're lot 1. So I don't know why it brought up. I don't know why I brought up this one here per se, but yeah, looks like there's nothing. So that's what I'll do, is I will just look up via each person's name in the chain of title to see if they have any liens in their name against the property. So against the property identified by the legal description. So in this case, there isn't. It can be tedious. Do your best work there that you can. And then let's see. And yeah, you'll do that for the other ones. And then summary notes here, you can put anything you want in here. If there's things you want me to focus on, if there's things you didn't understand, or if you have a bad gut feeling, I want to know about it. That has saved me in the past. So that's basically it. The due diligence sheet kind of we went through, and the title. I know you said chain of title is kind of what you're used to, so this should actually go pretty quickly. So I'll work on those two sheets for you, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.